everyone, and welcome to the latest TBU merch review. I'm Dustin from thebatmanuniverse.net, and today we are taking a look at the 2021 Fisher-Price Imaginext DC Super Friends. I'm not exactly sure how to call these. They're calling them mini figures or mini character figures online, but basically it's not a blind bag because you are able to see exactly which figure you are going to be able to get, but there is a series of 6. They're standard on a store shelf on a kind of in a cardboard box with 6 different figures to choose from. Out of the 6 figures, 4 of them are Batman figures, and some of them are ones that have either previously not been seen or have been seen very, very infrequently when it comes to having a release. So we picked up the 4 Batman figures, and we're going to take a look at all 4 of them. Just for the sake of disclosure, the other 2 figures that are part of the series are Shazam and Black Adam. Now, like I said, we're only going to be taking a look at the Batman figures, so as you can see, the very first one, from the outside of the package, you can see exactly which one you're going to get. This is a standard Batman, but the actual package is a little bit different. It has a clamshell with a Velcro clip, and it actually allows you to open it up to actually see the figure in it, which is different than, obviously, the blind bags that we're so used to. The packaging itself, they conveniently stack within the cardboard display that is on the shelves. We did pick these up at Walmart. I have not seen these a lot of other places. Walmart, typically you do see the blind bags, and I'm wondering if this was the alternative for blind bags this year around. But the figure itself, it's pretty straightforward. One thing you're going to notice on all of the figures is a translucent plastic featured around their chest, and we'll show exactly what that does later on, but this Batman is the classic gray and blue with the yellow logo. This is almost like the Neil Adams 1970s Batman. That's what you're expecting to see here. Now, as we jump over to the next one, this one's a little bit more interesting because it's the Apocalypse armor, or as some people may know, the Hellbat suit. Obviously, Fisher-Price is not going to put Hellbat Batman on the side of a package that is designed for children, basically 3 years and up. So this one is called Apocalypse Armor Batman. This one is the Hellbat suit that we are most well known for as it's referenced. But this figure is a all black suit with a red symbol, and then the visor or the cowl piece that features it has some red lines on it as well. This is probably one of the more interesting suits out of the collection just because it is something that I don't believe has been seen before. I don't remember seeing this one, and I think this one honestly is new to this. The head itself does not move. It is stationary, so that is something that's different than some of the other ones, and that's a lot to do with the cowl piece itself. As we get into the next one, we're jumping over to Batwing. Now, this figure is a little bit different, specifically because, one, it's not Batman, it's Batwing, but also the big difference between this figure and the other figures is that instead of a cloth cape that you see on the back side, it actually has a plastic glider piece that actually snaps onto the figure's back. This figure is again all black with some silver details, and then the translucent color is actually like a gray. But as you can see, that glider piece just snaps on. The glider piece is not a hard plastic, which is interesting because it's different than what you expect to see with a lot of these pieces. It's more of like a flexible plastic, extremely flexible actually, that you would typically see with like the handcuff pieces and things like that need to bend in order to actually perform the way they're supposed to. The other thing that's different is that the headpiece actually does move, and this is because the cowl is not directly attached to the back of the cape, and then obviously that cowl piece is what's holding the cloth cape on, so that figure does have the ability to shift its head back and forth. Our last one that we're taking a look at is the Yellow Lantern Batman. This Batman has been seen before, but this is obviously a new version of it because of that translucent yellow that you'll see in the middle of its chest plate. The Yellow Lantern Batman has been previously seen in some other sets, multi-packs and things like that in special releases, but this is the first time it has that translucent yellow chest piece. Again, you see that you have a cloth cape present. All of the cloth capes have that hole in the back, and I'm guessing that's, well, we'll get to exactly why that exists in a little bit, but the reason has a very specific reason. This Batman's head is not connected to the actual cowl piece, which means it can move like that Batwing piece, even though it does have a cloth cape. Now, as we take a look at the 4 pieces, now you may have seen on the actual packaging, there was the ability to put these figures on the new BatTech Batcave, which came out in 2021. That BatTech Batcave has a light feature in it, and that light feature actually allows you to put the figure in a specific spot, and then light shines through. So all that translucent plastic that's present on all these figures is actually going to shine through and look very different than a standard figure. The BatTech Batcave is something new for 2021. We don't have it, so that's why we're using a flashlight to kind of showcase what it is, what it can do. But as you can see, the pieces that are actually translucent are just the chest pieces, and in some cases the midsection of the character itself. But the actual head or any other yellow pieces or translucent pieces that appear to be translucent are not actually translucent, or at least the light does not shine through them. So overall, this was a great group of figures, mostly because they're exclusive. They're exclusive because even though some of these figures, or at least the color schemes or the characters themselves, have been seen before, we have yet to see any of they're implementing that BatTech feature, which is the translucent plastic, which allows it to shine through, which is really cool to see. Overall, great to see some new additions, a new Batwing, another Yellow Lantern Batman, and then obviously the Hellbat suit, which, as I mentioned, they're calling it an Apocalypse Armor Batman. All of these items are available on Amazon, so please do take a second to, if you're interested in purchasing these items, click our affiliate link in the description below, and you will find a direct link over to these items that you can purchase. As I mentioned also earlier, Shazam and Black Adam are the other 2 figures as part of this series. They have a lightning bolt on their chest that obviously lights up as well, which lends into the translucent elements that we've seen in all of these other figures. With all of that being said, if you are interested in anything else related to Batman, be sure to check out our website, thebatmanuniverse.net, for all kinds of news related to movies, television, merchandise, video games, comics, and everything else related to Bat fandom. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We have a Facebook group, Discord, and YouTube. Subscribe, follow us. You can find all of our social links over on our website, thebatmanuniverse.net. If you have an item that you'd like us to review, please look in the description below for information on how to get in touch with us. And with all of that being said, thank you so much for taking a look at this latest TBU merch review. I'm Dustin from thebatmanuniverse.net, and we will see you next time.